Hey Marco, I can hear you now.
Hello, Shota, and hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Indian Racing League. This is the Temple of Speed, which is Monza, of course, and we are back with sim racing action. We have a couple of drivers who are yet to join, and in the comms box, just like last weekend, is Shooter. Shooter, how are you doing? And please explain to the folks who are hearing you on the stream that why are you commentating instead of racing. At the same time, if we can send an invite to Abhishek, that would be lovely.
I will just send an invite to Abhishek, and it's good. It's good for a change. Let's see.
Okay, good for a change. Spoken like a married man. And let's see if I can find someone else who's on a lap. Suraj is on a lap. Jishnu is on an out lap. Suraj goes across the line with a 189. That is a full second of Gosalia. So of Restaurant Dog, my bad. So I think he still has a lot of lap time in that Mercedes of his, as Jishnu has started his lap. So let's see. Last race, Shooter, if you remember what happened a week back,
Yeah, I remember.
but that was a crazy ending to a crazy race towards the end in
Well,
Netherlands,
it
which
was
was
an
a reverse
IRL
track.
ending.
So yeah, it was an IRL ending. It was absolute chaos with Redstone making a mistake, losing a few positions, falling off the podium. Abhishek disconnecting. That was really tragic to see, and you could see that it was his race win that he lost. So let's see if he can make up. And it would be lovely to see a Ferrari winning in Monza. Of course, we can't really expect that from the other Ferrari. Baz is anyway absent, and even if he was around, I doubt he would have been taking the checkered flag ahead of everyone else. But the championship battle, Shooter, is heating up. It was 4 points. Redstone had the lead of 4 points of Jishnu going into the last race. But after the last race, because Jishnu won that race, it's Jishnu who has a 13-point lead over Redstone. So with 3 races to go after this one, this might be going down to the wire.
I really hope this gets over before Austria reverse.
Okay, and why is that? Why do you not want the championship
Austria reverse.
to last until the last race of the season?
Because I feel that that track is like full of chaos, and these two drivers are driving very nicely, and they are in a different league right now.
Right.
So yeah, it should be a fair battle. It should not be like a collateral damage.
Yep. Hopefully, the battle is fair until the end. I think they are good friends off the track, and it has been quite respectful until now. No shenanigans, no toxicity involved just yet. But you never know what's going to happen in the final races of the season. As I'm trying to look at the calendar to see which races do we have after this one. I believe we
I
have
think next one is
Bahrain.
Baku, I guess.
Yeah, no, next one is Bahrain,
Bahrain
and
and
after
Baku.
that is Baku, which is a penultimate race.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of chaos can happen in Baku. I definitely have terrible memories of the track. And then after Baku, we have Austria, which will be the last race of the season. It will be a reverse track. Jishnu, by the way, is going to be on an in lap. So I was just spectating. I've been spectating someone was on an in lap all the time, but I think he invalidated his lap time. So
No, it was not invalid. He just backed off.
or was he? Because I'm sure I saw a red line on the track map when he was on a push lap. So I think he probably wasted that set of tires. But let's see what happens. We have 18 drivers right now. I think Shadow Noxious
By the way,
should join. Yes.
this in this game, this track is high tire wear game.
Oh, okay.
So
So
we can expect two stopper at least.
two stopper in Monza, that would be something, especially if there are no safety cars involved. I'm sure
Yeah, if
people
there are no
will try
safety
a
cars.
medium two hards. Are you saying two stopper with like what two mediums and a softs, or do you think hard tires will be involved despite it being a two
I mean,
stopper?
looking at the track, it's like you have a very high wear on the left side of the car. So
Yeah.
both rear means front left and rear left is having like three times more wear than the right one.
Okay, and Shooter, can you invite Shadow Noxious? I think we have his EA ID in the Discord chat. If somehow we can send him an invite, because he's saying he doesn't have an invite, and I think we don't have anyone else joining apart from Sonic. As Abhishek goes P2 with an 18-4. Remember, Abhishek did take that surprise pole last weekend in Zandvoort. So
Yeah, it was a surprise.
let's not count him out. Although the lap time from Redstone is pretty impressive with 5 tenths the gap he has over anyone else. Jishnu has just exited the pit, so he will go out for his second run, but technically the first timed run. Abhishek has just started a lap. Shooter, do you want to take us through this lap if we go on board with
No,
Redstone?
you please continue, Valo. I am trying to invite Shadow.
All right. So Shadow, if you can send an invite or a friend request to Shooter or the Dark Knight with some random numbers at the end,
I really have no idea what's my EID.
as Redstone has been through Cava Grande and then breaks for turn 3 and 4, takes a healthy amount of curve, at least at the exit of the corner. There's a car up ahead which I hope gets out of the very soon, because it will be giving dirty air to Redstone, and now that dirty air is probably going to affect him. The car does get out of the way as Redstone through the second Lesmos. I'm not sure what kind of delta is running, but now going downhill under the bridge and approaching Ascari. He's up by 1.5 tenths. So this is turning out to be a good lap. It will be well into the 17s, I want to say, and you never know. It could be a mid 17 if he catches the breaking point at Parabolica, goes down to the 6, gets some grass on his front right tire, but across the line goes Redstone. It is going to be a provisional pole. It's a 17-7, and Suraj, by the way, has popped up into P2 Shooter with an 18-2. So still the 5 tenths gap is maintained, and let's see what Jishnu can do in response.
Yeah, Suraj has been particularly quick this season in the quali at least.
Yeah, and Noobshan has
But I
retired
still
from this
suspect.
session. I think that's in the pits. Yes, yes, Shooter, go on.
No, but I think it's a fair shot between Redstone and Jishnu. And I predict like it will be 17-5 or 17-4.
Okay, so you expect Redstone to still improve on that lap
At
time
least 3
by
tenths.
3 tenths.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's quite a
Yeah.
margin. What about Jishnu? He's gone purple in sector 2. I don't know if that is accurate, but he manages to get his car through Ascari well, and maybe Shooter just read the comments and help out Shadow Noxious into the lobby. We have 6.5 minutes, and after that, of course, he'll not be able to join once we have the race underway. And Jishnu is 1.5 tenths away from Redstone. It's a 17-9 from him, and that is quite a competitive lap time, considering it's the first lap time by Jishnu of the session, first valid lap time, I would say. All right, let's see what I Am Rahul does. I Am Rahul has not always been in the mix when it comes to race pace. Along with Redstone, it's usually been the likes of Abhishek and Jishnu. Rahul, by the way, is coming back in after his lap time. Is Shadow on a lap? Sorry, Falcon on a lap. Falcon is on a lap, and good lap time that from Mayank with
Oh, that's a very nice time.
18-4. Is slots into P4. Let's see what VFix does. VFix in the pits is yet to set a competitive lap time. Raman, I think, might be doing some race runs because he's just.
No, he's on a lap.
Well, it says
He's up
two
by
laps.
1.5 tenths almost.
Let's see when he reaches the second sector split. He's up by 3 tenths, more than 3 tenths, but his tires are pretty old, so I don't know how good or bad. Definitely bad. The first couple of runs were on this set of tires, but I don't think if he completes this lap Shooter, do you think he will have time to come back in and go out for another run at the end?
I hope, because he has a lot of fuel, like 1.5 lakhs of fuel after completing this lap. So
Yeah, he
there
has
is easily like
fuel, but I'm just a
5 to
little
6 seconds.
concerned. I'm just little concerned about time. I think he might just be able to make it if he races back into the pits, and is
I just hope he
V6
doesn't cut the chicken
starting?
like Shrikant.
Well, a lot of people don't do things that Srikanth does. So let's see. Deadly Mosquito is up on his time. Is approaching Parabolica. Is about to complete his lap time. I see uh, Red Bull, I want to say. Although, let's see what Deadly Mosquito back in the pits. Raman in P8. So, though both the Kicksaubers, respectable qualifying positions right now, Shooter, and you've seen them on the
Yeah.
track as well quite a few times during the race, very close to each other. So, I think that's a decent lineup they have. But of course, the likes of Mercedes and McLaren have a very very strong lineup. I don't know where Noble has been these days because I expect him to be. I think he took pole in Silverstone, which was the first race Silverstone Rivers. So yeah, Noble, if you're watching, do come back soon because it's exciting to watch you race and battle a lot of quick guys in the paddock. As I think Redstone has just exited the pits. Has Abhishek, is he on a lap? He might be on a lap, So let's keep a eye out on this shooter. Shadow Noxious,
Hmm.
somehow let's figure this out, my man. Let's get you in the lobby. I also don't know what my EA ID is.
Yeah,
So
sorry about that, folks, because I have been busy with Shadow on message. So the thing is, Malav, like I am in the lobby, so I'm not able to add new friends.
okay, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
that that's gonna be the case for anyone else. That's a shame. We could have had a full grid because Sonic Hawk has joined. Redstone is about to start the lap and he's going to have a relatively clear field ahead of him. So let's continue spectating him and see by the time he reaches turn 3 and 4, he would have completed sector 1 and see if he's actually improving on his already spectacular lap time shooter.
Oh. Ah.
And he's down on his time. He's just about matching his time, and let's go on board with him for the. Oh, that's a bit too much
Over
movement
there.
towards the exit of the corner than he would have wanted. There's a yellow flag somewhere. I think it's the car which is trying to be out of the way, and that is.
It's a Mercedes.
Yeah, it is the Mercedes as Shadow now. Why am I calling him Shadow? It's because I'm trying to get Shadow in the lobby, but yeah, it's Redstone who's down on his time. This is not going to be an improvement shooter, and I think that is his quality
Oh,
done.
it is done. It is done. All eyes on
Unless,
Jishnu now. Jishnu and
yeah,
Abhishek.
yeah, just to hand appreciates. Unless he pulls out a mega third sector, or he goes for another lap right after this, but he doesn't have enough battery to do that. So he might just come back in. In fact, he is going to go and complete the lap. And wow, what a third sector he
Wow.
had! He
Yeah,
almost
wow,
matched his
yeah.
lap
It
time
was well.
after being almost 2 tenths down at the end of the second sector. That is very impressive, and that just shows how much time he had on the table in the last lap. If he can pull out a third sector like that, I think Suraj has just started his lap, and the likes of Jishnu and Abhishek, of course, are yet to do that. And let's see what Suraj does. At the end of his first sector, stays to the right of the track and is up by half a tenth. It is close between Suraj and his good friend Falcon, but then you see Suraj and Abhishek are
So
separated
Jishnu
by
is on a
almost
lap.
3 tenths.
He
Yeah,
just
Jishnu
started. Oh,
has just
he
done a
locked
lap.
up and he went little on turn one. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see how his first sector is going to be because he needs 2 tenths to get pole, and you don't necessarily want to get pole here. Is down on his time. What about Suraj?
Well,
Meanwhile, Suraj
I
is.
am like a person like I in season 9 I got a pole, and I don't know who was it. I think it was Hershey or someone else who just rear-ended me on turn one, lap one, turn one. So the race was over for me.
And there he goes. Jishnu has just invalidated his time, has extended the track, so that's his quality done. Abhishek's across the second sector split. He's down on his time as well. And Suraj
Yeah,
has,
he's down on a
I
time.
think, he has just come back in the pits and has retired from the session. What about Mayank? Can he get P4? No, he's just about matches this time. What about I am Rahul? He's down on his time as well. No one
No,
really
Rahul is down
improving.
on his time.
But Rajkumar isn't improving
Everyone is
either.
down on his time.
What about Abhishek as he approaches Askari? And is further down on his time. So no one really improving on their final runs. What about the kick sobbers?
Raman is improving. Raman is moving. Smith is.
Smith
Oh, he improved
does
by
improve.
almost 5
P9 for
times.
him. Raman
Yeah.
is also up on his time, just about. I don't know if he's going to improve his position. And he does improve his position. He's in the top 10. Deadly Mosquito down on his time. Aradhya Gupta, remember he gave us a lot of entertainment and there
Yeah,
was
but
really
he's down
good
on his time.
battles.
He backed off. He backed off.
Yeah, he has bad. What about vintage player? And he's coming back in the pit. So that's Collie done, shooter. And we have the usual suspects, Redstone and Justo starting in the front row, followed by Abhishek and Suraj in P3 and P4. And then we have Mayank, I am Rahul, Gosalia in P7, Oxidized Rage or Rajkumar in P8, followed by the two Saubers covering the top 10. And then we have the likes of Deadly Mosquito. Aradhya Gupta, I expected more from him. I don't know, maybe just a scrappy qualifying, but remember Zandvoort, he was very quick there and was in battle for the podium positions. So maybe he'll have a better race than he did qualifying, but that is Monza and 18 minutes of qualifying action in Monza. I don't know if any weather is going to play a part in the race, but I still
I
believe
think it's a
shooter it
sunny,
will be a
but I'm not
standard.
sure.
I still think it will be a standard one stopper, but let's see if people get creative. And especially if there are safety cars, you could have a couple of DNFs in Askari. So anything could happen. And of course, this is going to be overtake paradise. I just hope people get safely through turn one on lap one.
My prediction, I think the top three are a very equitable pace, so they will try to clear the traffic and then fight.
Yep, quite possible. And HUP, yes, to answer your question, we are cross-platform now, considering the game allows that. So we have the likes of Jishnu and Gosalia and Oxidized Rage and Aradhya Gupta. I think that's four people I know for sure who are no longer on a PlayStation. So if you do have a PC or if you have 4.5 lakhs to spend on a rig, please do join us, HUP.
Well, in that 4.5 lakhs, you have $2,500 coupon also.
Okay, so it would have been more otherwise, is what you're saying. Oh yeah, the coupon.
No, it would have been less.
I completely forgot. Right, that is age catching up with me. Completely missed that reference until it was too late. But yes, for people who got that, I think we are all going to get rich by $2,500 once Gosalia comes through on his promise. But Formation Lab shooter, without looking at the screen right now and without cheating, let me know how many people do you think are going to be on the hard tires or non-medium tires.
I think Nishan, Azun, Vintage, Shrikant, at least two or three of them.
Yeah, Azun. Yeah, you got most of them right, and I think you are an honorable man, so you did not cheat. But Azun, Vintage, Shrikant, definitely on the hards. And then there is Sonic and Vafex, Deadly Mosquito, Smith on the hards. We have Abhishek and Falcon in the top 5 also on the hards. So interesting. That is going to be interesting. And
I think if Abhishek stick with the top two who are running mediums, then I think he will be in a very good position later in the later races, later stages of the races.
yeah, theoretically, yes. I think he just probably right now will be focusing on getting a good start so that he can stay with the top two. And it's not very difficult to stay with the car ahead of you. Wow, there is a strategy which is a 3-stop also on my screen. It's absolute nuts.
Yeah,
The
that's what I was saying. It's a
soft,
two-stop.
hard, medium. But Jin, to answer your question, I mean it's a wrong question to ask. Azun can show up should be enough. It doesn't matter if he's on time or he's late. Just the fact that he showed up is incredible. And HVP, I don't know. It seems to be going well right now, HVP. Last season, the game wasn't received well by most people, and we didn't really think it made sense to continue running the league and having races when people didn't show up. But 2025 seems like a different story so far, and you can see the attendance has been good so far this season. So it is more likely than not that we'll have another season of F1 2025 on IRL.
I hope so. I hope so. It should. Yeah. And by the way, in meanwhile, I think Oxygen went into back of Aradhya, so they both will have colder tires than others.
Right. So I think the grid is set, and we should be getting the five lights on the screen anytime soon. And let's see who gets what kind of a launch of the grid. It's 5 lights on the grid, and we are underway. It's a good start by Redstone. I think Jishnu was very slow off the line, and Abhishek might just get him
Yeah, he
despite being
didn't
on
get a
hard
good
tires.
start.
Yeah, there you can see Abhishek is still in P3, and Abhishek and Suraj going side by side. Can Suraj get a move on? No, he cannot. I can see
People are going three wide in the
yeah,
back.
but I don't see any damage anywhere or major collisions. By the way, Suraj has
That was
gotten
clean.
past
Yeah, that was clean.
Abhishek, and let's see if there is more battle going on behind as Falcon is trying to go round the outside of the Ferrari on the hard tires, nothing doing, and Abhishek does settle into P4. There's a
We have a
contact
spinner.
there. Is it oxidized?
Ah, oxidized. Raj. Yeah, Rajkumar.
VFX as well.
Oh my god.
Wow, VFX once again. Collision involvement for him in lap 1. Falcon, I don't know what happened to him. There is a 10-second penalty for Aradhya Gupta. There's a safety car, by the way.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened to Falcon because he was in top 5, top 6. And did he completely lose his car?
Did you happen to catch that? Like what happened between Aradhya and Raman?
I don't think so. I don't know what I was looking at, but I don't think I caught that. If I did, then yeah, someone on the stream can point it out. But VFix I think has lost
Because
his
both
way
of them have 10 seconds penalty.
yeah, and maybe they can serve it. Let's see if either of them are going to come in. Well, Raman is going to come in and he will serve his penalty. So will Aradhya Gupta. They're almost side by side through that. Gosalia has pit as well. So
Aradhya has
he
a front wing damage. He has a front wing damage. I don't know about Raman.
I didn't see any visible damage on Raman. Gosalia is getting a wing change, so it's a double pit stop for Williams, and thankfully it's a safety car. So
Yeah.
while Aradhya will lose positions, he will of course not lose that much time. Everyone except Raman have gone on to the fresh medium tires, including VFX, who's down in P17 now, and Oxidized is going to be dead last. But well, that's Monza for you, lap 1. And yeah, so by the way, Smith up into P6. I think he was P10. So he has gained 4 positions, and let's have a look at position changes as we speak. Sorry, Smith was in P9, so he's up 3 positions. Sonic Hawk up 6 positions. Nishan up 7
Deadly Monster
positions.
4 position.
And Azul up 7
Shrikant.
positions as well. And well, Srikant up 6 positions as well. So I think the entire midfield shooter has just collapsed towards the end of the field, and everyone who was in the bottom half of the table, of the grid rather, have just been elevated to top 10 positions for most of them, barring Azun, Nishar, and Vintage Player. So we'll probably have to watch it back, as I see Gosalia probably cutting Ascari, and he might have got a warning there under the safety car. So not the ideal line to take, not especially under safety car conditions. And Well, do you still believe it is going to be a two-stopper? Uh, because now we have a few laps under safety car right at the start of the race that will extend the first stint, of course, and might just make it easier for people who are trying a one-stop. Azun in the pits,
Okay.
and VFX in the pits as well.
I
So
think they are
VFX,
going back to that tire, hot
VFX
tires.
might just go back to the hards. He just wanted a change of wings, which is why he had to come back, come into the pits on the previous lap.
Yeah, Vifix is on the used hot means the tires which he started, and so is yeah. Azun went on the fresh tires.
Yeah, Azun did go on a fresh tires. I think he pitted because he didn't want to be in P12. He wanted to be at the back of the field and avoid all the chaos. So I could be wrong, but probably that's what he was trying to do, and that's what he prefers, to be at the back and let chaos unfold ahead of him, and then he can snake his way through and get a few free positions. So, I safety car might not be in.
F17.
Yes.
Yeah, he just gained on Abhishek.
Yeah, he did before all this happened. So that was in green flag conditions on lap one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it was Carvate Grande at the exit of the first corner. He did get a good traction coming out of that braking zone, naturally being on those mediums. And Suraj is up into P3 before the safety car was deployed. We'll have one more lap under the safety car, and I don't expect anyone else to be pitting right now. And once that is through, we can go racing again. And good positions, by the way, for both the Aston Martin boys. Deadly Musket. Azun in the pits again. What is he doing? Is he trying to get the record for the most pit stops in a race? He's going back on the set of hard tires. And it would have been funny if VFX pitted along with him, because then Azun would have wanted to be even further back and be P last. But as it stands, he is.
No, but I think safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah, it will be in this lap. Azun will catch them nonetheless. So it should be in at the end of this lap. And let's see what happens. I think it's the first race for Oxygen in Racing Bulls. He's in P9 right now, and he has Srikanth behind him. So good luck to Oxygen. He might very well be deprived of oxygen since Srikanth is just behind him and might just nuke him.
And also he's an Alpine.
And he's an Alpine. So yeah, that is the perfect recipe for disaster. Redstone now approaching Askari, and Azun approaching the back of this train, and safety car is going to be in this
safety
lap.
car is in this lap.
So let's stay with Suraj. Of course, Redstone has a lot of experience, let's put it that way, leading safety car restarts, and he usually manages them well. This time he'll have to be slightly more careful, considering it's a very long straight, the start finish straight, and he will have to put pedal to the metal once he crosses the start finish line. So
Any predictions, Malo, for turn one? Tires are cold.
I'm just praying for hard tire runners, because their tires will be extra cold, and I hope that they can get their cars to stop, or not stop, but slow down.
Redstone has gone.
Redstone has gone. Redstone has bolted.
Oh no.
Yes, he has.
Okay.
And
Yeah, he has.
it's a decent start, and let's see if there's anyone close. I think two Aston Martins are close, and Abhishek is very close to Suraj. Is he going to go for a move? I don't think he will. As for the behind, oh, there is front wing.
Oh, someone is off.
Sonic Hawk. Sonic Hawk got a lot of positions.
Yeah, it's
and yeah, it is Nishan. No, it is Sonic Hawk further behind. So yeah, Sonic Hawk did. He definitely lost position.
Overshot
Maybe he
his
lost his
braking.
fronting as well.
Yeah.
And it's Vintage who has just gotten ahead of Gosalia and yeah, it's chaos right now. It's
Smith already
Nishan.
losing the DRS for Rahul.
There's a yellow flag again. And look at the gap.
Ah,
Smith to Rahul, as you said, shooter. 1.5 seconds already.
yeah.
That's not good news, and the likes of Oxygen and Deadly Mosquito would want to capitalize on that and just get past Smith. Otherwise, it could be trouble. Gosalia on the back of Srikanth. Rather, it was.
Oh,
It's going to be
it's a
3
three
wide
wide.
into
Oh,
Parabolica.
what a move by Falcon.
Yeah, that was tremendous move, although it's still going side by side, Falcon and Gosalia. Remember, these two battled in season 5, and Gosalia keeping just ahead of Falcon. This might be a little bit hairy going into turn 1. And
Oh, that is little bit aji-baji going.
yeah, Gosalia does get P9 and Nishan now on the back of Falcon. No, not really, but right. So up
Falcon
ahead.
has lost a good amount of time to Yash on that
Yeah.
exit.
Yeah, he did, and they are on the same set of tires, so not exactly sure what happened there. Aradha Gupta is battling Raman, I think, and Raman has just gotten ahead of the Williams. Up ahead, shooter, 7.5 tenths is the gap.
Yeah.
I think DRS will be enabled, or would have been
The
enabled.
top 5 just pulled away. Rahul is out of DRS now.
Yeah, Rahul just slipping out of DRS. Abhishek is
In
doing a
just
very
one
good job.
lap, you can see, right? It was 1.5 seconds to 3.3 seconds to Smith.
Yeah, so let's see what happens. I think Oxygen is very close to Smith. So, oh, here we go. Gosalia, by the way, he's in good form tonight, and he might just get
Yeah,
a
he
move
is.
done on Deadly Mosquito. He's going side by side. He has to slip him ahead, and there's enough use of battery there. Up ahead, you can see Oxygen trying a move on Smith as well. So we'll keep an eye out on both these battles, as Gosalia is quite patient with this and he keeps a level head. I think there is Nishan going off the track, and he has gotten a 3-second time penalty already on lap 7.
Wow.
By the way, of the two Mercedes, you expected Suraj to just play second fiddle, but he's not here to do that. And in fact, there was a time where he seemed to be closer to Jishnu than Jishnu was to Redstone, although Jishnu has pulled away now. But you can see that top 5 in tandem as Smith drifts further apart from I am Rahul.
Oh. Smith is like sitting duck right now. Oxygen, Deadly Mosquito, Yash, everyone is going to attack.
But it's still so. Last lap, Smith didn't have DRS, but he was still able to keep Oxygen behind. So maybe Oxygen didn't have great straight line speed, or was he just biding his time? We don't know. But let's be on board with Deadly Mosquito now and see if they can make their way past Smith. Smith can lose multiple positions.
Deadly deploying everything. Deadly is on. He deployed everything. And there. Oh. That's a respectful battle between Oxygen and Smith, giving each other spaces.
And I think now the hard tires shooter might be just getting better than
Yeah, it is getting
mediums.
better.
So Smith seems like he's a cork in the bottle right now, but I think he's doing well. He's holding his own. He's losing time to I am Rahul, of course, but it's not as easy as it seems to overtake Smith. And I think the likes of Deadly Mosquito, Gosalia, and even Falcon, who had lost a lot of time to Gosalia!
Oh
Yes, that's
no!
down. It could be a safety
Is
car.
that a
It
safety
is.
car? That's a safety car.
He lost his car at the exit of the second Lesbo. You could see it perpendicular to the track. And that is Gosalia out of the race. And
I feel bad for him. He was in a good
yeah, and he was
mindset to attack. Yeah.
he was aggressive, but he was fair, and it was entertaining. Do you think the top 2 is pit? I think they just might pit. the right thing to do.
They have, means they should, for medium runners,
And
they
double
should pit.
stack.
Yeah, see, as we say,
So,
yeah.
double stack for Mercedes as the medium runners continue on. Oxygen will be in the pits. And what about
You know what?
Nissan?
The people who are on hard tires, they are in a very good position because they can go longer and pit later.
Yeah, but then you will have these hard runners now, was pitting now, just on the. Although it's a long race, and if there are no more safety cars to take the tires, I believe what at least 16 laps, slightly lesser maybe, less than that, as VFix has just completely obliterated turn one. He has ignored turn one. He's got a 10-second time penalty, and he's in P6 now. I don't know what he did. I mean, I know what he did there, but was he just trying to stay ahead of Gusalia of Redstone? Is that why he?
No, the thing is like he is still in the transition from controller to wheel. So I know that because when I was in the transition phase, I used to like press some buttons to apply brake rather than using my leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think he did that and he just overshot.
Yep. So yeah, VFix has a 10-second time penalty, and let's see if he's going to come back in the pits and just serve it under safety car rather than, because that's not gonna get removed. I don't think, at least from the look of it, it's gonna get removed.
That is interesting. Falcon staying out on mediums, that was 7 laps old mediums.
And VFix, I think, is now going to go in the pits, which is why he's letting people through so that he doesn't get in the way. There's another car in the pits, that's Azun, of course. And let's see what tires VFix goes to now. He will serve time penalty first. Right, so Redstone and.
Did Smith go from hard to hard?
No, but I am a little concerned about what happened to Jishnu there.
No.
Was Jishnu not P2?
Smith. Yeah, he was P2. I think he got held up in pits because of the oncoming traffic.
No, it ghosts you through from what I know. So why is Jishnu in P11 and why are there so many cars between him and Redstone? Did he? And he was the first Mercedes to pit. It was Suraj who was double stacking behind his teammates. So yeah, if someone in the comments can explain that, if we missed it somehow, why is Jishnu down in P11 and Suraj in P6 when Jishnu pitted ahead of Suraj under the safety car conditions? Did he lose his car somewhere? Might have to watch this back, but that's very interesting and not good for his race, of course. He had a good 13-point lead and could have afforded to finish P2 behind Redstone, but now even that's not a guarantee. So let's see how that unfolds.
But he has the pace to do it because he did it in Zandvoort last week.
Yeah, he did it in Zandvoort, so which is a track which is much harder to overtake. I think in Monza, because of the whole DRS train which forms.
But the amazing thing is Aradhya Gupta is in front of him.
Yeah, Aradhya is in front of him, and everyone, of course, has been on those fresh tires now. So not sure, and no, Basil Abhishek did not pit considering he has started the race on hards, so he would want to go from hards to mediums, and precisely why Rahul has not pitted as well. So it is going to be difficult for the top four. They will have very quick people on very fresh tires. And as we
I think
speak,
safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah, safety car will be in this lap. But net P3 for Smith shooter as it stands.
No. He's yet to serve as mandatory pit stop.
Smith is on 2 lap pole tires. Of course, he has served his pit stop.
But he went from hard to hard.
Or did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, so yeah.
It's either 200 IQ or 0 IQ.
Well, he might be hoping for another safety car. So yeah, he does now.
That's more likely, yeah, Vince, looking at
Yeah, safety car in this
pockets,
lap.
I'll say.
And this time
There
it
are
is
pockets
Abhishek
of like
who's
front
gonna-
runners, mid runners, and rear runners.
Yeah, but okay, I'll be on board with Redstone, and we'll keep an eye out on when Abhishek decides.
I'm on board with Jishnu.
Yeah, and you'll be on board with Vishnu, who's down in P11 and has the likes of Aradhya Gupta and Deadly Mosquito in front of him. As Sumer says, hello, Sumer, how are you? Do you have the game? And if yes, please do consider racing with us for the remainder of the season. We have 3 races left as Redstone is taking a bit easy and is giving Raman a lot of racing room. As here we go, I think
has
Abhishek
bolted.
has lost bolted, and Redstone is going to be very much in contention to get P4 by the time they're.
Aradhya and Jishnu, both of them very close to Deadly Mosquito.
Oh, Redstone almost running into the back. I don't think almost. He definitely ran into the back of another car there. As
2 years have damage. No, there's no damage.
you know, he might have just avoided getting damage on his front wing. I'm on board with Suraj, and well, Suraj can't really make an overtake work on
Suraj and
Raman.
Raman, ex-teammates.
Yeah, ex-teammates and fellow Mumbaikars. As Suraj is going to go down the inside of Raman. Raman still holding his own. We can keep an eye out from Smith's vantage point, and there is a yellow flag behind. I don't know if that was VFX or someone else. Right, so Redstone in P4 on the back of Falcon, and Baz, you are in
Jishnu is making up
Ferrari.
places.
Yeah, just already up into P9. He's made up 2 places. There are a lot of time penalties being awarded right now. Baz, I'm not saying hello to you. Jishnu P8. Jishnu is on a roll here. And if I can finally finish my sentence because I keep interrupting myself.
Contact between Oxygen and Jishnu.
And Redstone has lost the position now. Up ahead, Redstone on Falcon. They're going to go side by side, and it should be easy for Redstone to get P3, maybe even P2. Considering Rahul is his teammate and might not fight him, yes, that is Redstone up into P2. What a restart for him. Further behind, Raman losing a position to Suraj, and I think Smith should be able to get ahead of his teammate soon because of the tire advantage that he has. Redstone already up into P2. And he is putting so many cars between himself and the likes of
No, he knows
Suraj
because
and
Abhishek, Rahul, they're all going for the overcut. So he has to cover that up.
Oh, Smith!
Oh, what happened?
Something.
Oh, he lost the whole wing.
And it's another safety car, by the way.
Well, that's amazing for Abhishek, Rahul. Even Falcon, props to him, P4 at the restart.
But it's a safety car and the pack is bunched up. So they're going to lose so many positions. Abhishek is going to be more or less dead last. Well, obviously he's not going to be last because there'll be people pitting behind him as well. But Smith has no front wing, and yeah, I'm sorry for calling him a net P3. I think I put the commentator's curse on him. Abhishek is going to be pitting. Oh, is he going? Is he not? He's staying out. I'm Rahul in the pits, of course, and thoughts on that decision to stay out, Shooter? And Shooter.exe has stopped working. Baz, tell us why did you not race? And the reason why I didn't say hi to you because you are in a Ferrari and you skipped Monza. I mean, I think I can't think of a worse thing to do as far as racing is concerned. So, yeah, you deserve not to be acknowledged. But here am I. talking to you. Shooter, are you here? What happened to you? Oh yeah, it is Onam. Happy Onam, Baz, and to anyone else who's
Yeah, I'm here, Malav. I'm here.
celebrating. Yeah, hello Shooter, welcome back, and
Yeah.
happy Onam to you as well if you are celebrating.
Yeah, happy Onam. Happy. Then happy Teachers Day, Malav.
And happy Teachers Day. I don't know why I am being wished a happy Teachers Day. The only thing I have taught people is to stir up controversies. Uh, Thoughts on Abhishek staying out, Shooter?
Okay. Yeah, that I missed.
So,
If it doesn't fit by lap 18, then there's no way he can come on to podium.
uh, I don't know. Maybe another safety car. VFX in the pits again. Can you check how many pit stops has he had, Shooter, this race?
Three.
Is this the fourth?
Uh, no, he has five.
Is
Yeah,
Smith in
and
the pits
Azun has
again?
six.
Smith is in the pits again. He's going to go for a set of hard tires now,
Yeah,
and
the one he
and
switched.
yeah, and used hards by the way. Uh, yeah, this is a bit difficult to keep track of. But Smith down in P17. Uh,
No,
Unfortunate that he
as
had
I
an
told you
incident.
right before, Maru, that it's like the tire wear is very high in this track.
Right. So, do you think even with these many safety cars, maybe Redstone will have to pit again?
No, he has a very good skill of managing the tires, but yeah, definitely we lose the pace. I want to see what Abhishek is trying to do.
Yeah. And by the way, in all that, Jishnu is up into P4 again. So
Yeah.
when he was down in P11 with so many cars between him and Suraj, now is back up into P4, and you can see Redstone just a few car lengths ahead. So let's see. I think the safety car will be in at the end of next lap, so we will have 11 laps after the safety car comes in, and I hope there are no more safety cars because it's been very interrupting the safety cars, and we are not getting enough
Yeah, I think there
green
has
flag
only been
running.
like 8 to 9 racing laps.
Yeah, it is like because considering this is the third safety car we have had. Sonic Hawk in the
Yeah.
pits, by the way, and he's going to be plumb last. I am a little confused why Azun has not pitted yet. Maybe he will pit at the end of next lap. I don't know, but he's in P13 right now, and on a set of hards, he can go to the end.
I hope Abhishek knows that even though he's in a Ferrari on Monza, he needs to pit.
Let's see. I mean, considering the other Ferrari driver didn't even turn up, I think he's still doing a better job. But
It wouldn't have made any difference, right?
I mean, hopefully he would have scored a few points. The Ferrari, he would have definitely bottled a race win and settled for a podium. But let's see if the safety car is in this lap. Yes, it is. It is the third safety car restart. The second by Abhishek, but this time he has Redstone right behind him. So this is going to be, I think,
That's a
very
no-brainer.
easy.
Means he will take yeah,
Yeah. So I think
first chicane or second chicane.
first chicane might be a bit tough, but I think by the time they reach the braking zone for the second chicane in turn 3, turn 4, Redstone will have much superior traction coming out of the first couple of corners. So it will be very easy, and let's see. Although Abhishek has
He
gone,
has bolted.
and Redstone has kept in touch with him. Further behind, it is Deadly Mosquito who might just get a position on the Williams of Aradhya Gupta. In fact, it is
Jishnu in
Jishnu, and
P3.
Smith has retired.
Yeah, in the pits.
Oh, it's in the pits. My bad. I thought he.
No!
Oh my
It's
god!
not
It's a
in the
safety
pit.
car. Yeah, because it seemed like it was on track, and it's another safety car.
Did someone take him out on straights?
Yeah, because it looked like it was on the track, and wow, we might get a lot of reports. Uh, and Caesar will have to work overtime.
Well, that's
Falcon
a
and
heaven for Abhishek.
it really? I mean, does it really change things for Abhishek?
Yeah, it does because everyone except from P9 to P. No, okay, Rahul and Falcon and Ramin and Vifix will pit.
But see, my issue is, and that is where I think Abhishek will lose out, is he's not able to make any kind of gaps on the people behind. He's going to be in the in traffic when he pits and when he comes out, because there are a few
He
people
has
who
to.
won't
Abhishek
pit.
has to pit.
Well, that's what we thought last time around, and he didn't pit. Let's see what he does.
He has
This
to pit
time.
some point at till lap 26. He has to pit.
Yeah, I think he's coming in at the end of this lap, and
Yeah, he is.
yes, finally, the Ferrari pit crew will have something to do this weekend as Abhishek pits from the lead of the race. And look at that. Look at the number of positions he's going to lose. He's going to be last. And, well,
Wait,
not last because
how
there are
did
few,
Jishnu and Seven trading places?
probably
no.
just some confusion. I think they have sorted that now. But I still think, I mean, I'm praying to all the gods that we worship as Indians and non-Indians that there are no more safety cars. But if there are no more safety cars, I don't think these tires are lasting until January. If the tire wear is as high as you say it is, shooter, there are 9 laps. Although a lot of those 9 laps, hardly 2 or 3 racing laps we have done.
Yeah, there will be 6 to 7 laps of racing. I hope.
So it's a bit disappointing that we keep getting so many safety cars, and Monza. And apart from Ascari, you usually don't get a lot of crashes that are terminal in nature. But the safety car prior to this
Smith
one,
proved it wrong.
yeah, but then safety car prior to this one was for not a terminal damage. It was just debris on track which triggered the safety car.
Even
So,
for first safety car.
yeah, even this first safety car, yes. So, uh, well, let's see. I hope this is slowly becoming. Remember Australia from a few seasons back, where we had 6 or 7 safety cars in one race, and I think that's the limit. After that, Codemaster just gives up and they don't trigger anything else, even if there is a red flag like situation. Speaking of which, do we have red flags on in this league, Caesar?
No, red
They're
flags
not
is
on.
off.
Why are they off? Any
No.
idea?
Means when it was introduced in 23, then it was glitched. Then after that,
We never
we never
bothered to
tested it.
check whether the glitch has been
Yeah.
removed. As Charles says hello. Hello, Abhinav. And Abhinav, your good friend Gosalia was the first one to crash out of this race. Thoughts on that? I think that would be a good way to introduce Abhinav to the rest of the stream. And
There you
please
go.
let the safety car come back in at the end of this lap.
Well, oxygen. Did it pit on 8 lap old hard?
Yeah, that's what the game is telling us. I don't know uh, what's the rationale with that, but I mean it's fine. At this rate, he'll get another safety car to make up for his mistake. So let's see. While we wait for oxygen to catch up, and I think we will have one more lap under safety car anyway. Uh, Shooter, let us know how this game feels versus F124. Although you've not raced with us in the last couple of races, but considering we have had healthy attendance and so many people eager to race every weekend, is it safe to assume that this game is objectively better than the last installment?
Oh, definitely, definitely. The last installment, it was a very big change from 23. So there was a hate and hate relationship with I think everyone in this league at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, 25 people went with zero expectations and it came out good.
And what are the pitfalls, or what were the pitfalls of F124 that F125 have kind of corrected? We fix on softs, by the way.
The major thing which I can say right away is the dirty air
Mm-hmm. We
and car
fix.
being. Oh, what happened?
His he has lost his front wing. I mean, okay, he's on the wheel and he's a controller player.
Oh, well, I feel
That is
now.
the slowest crash I've seen at Monza. What was
Did you
he?
relax? Did you?
I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to be waffling about stuff that I see on
And safety car is in
screen.
this lap. Oh, there.
Yeah, right.
Well,
So, well, yeah, let's move on from that. And not the best of VFX's driving there, but anyway, it is safety car restart number 5, and it is the familiar McLaren of Redstone Dub who's going to lead them away into turn 1 for the 21st time this race, and hopefully this is the last restart we see this weekend, as he
Malak, do
has
you
gone.
think for the sake of.
And oh,
Yeah.
Jishnu
Did
almost.
he lose?
No, he's not lost wing, but he's lost a lot of time. And Aradha Gupta might be on. He got caught out because Suraj was slow at Parabolica. That is a very smart restart, by the way, from
I was about
Redstone.
to say. I was about to say. Do you think Jishnu will be very eager to overtake 7?
Well, Jishnu, I don't think he was over eager, to be honest. It was just Suraj being very slow at Parabolica. By the way, Rajkumar has overtaken Rahul, and now Rahul and Nishan are fighting. Rahul might just fight back on Rajkumar there, and behind them I
A
see.
person to watch is Rahul. He is on the best tire in top 10. Top
Yeah,
5, top 7, I will say.
yeah, and further behind, Nishan loses the place to Falcon, who is up into P8.
Suraj. Suraj is catching up on Redstone.
It seems like Jishnu is closer to Suraj than Suraj is to Redstone. So this top 3 very motivated. It's side by side, and
Oh, there
Suraj I think
was.
lets him go. That's Jishnu
Yeah,
up
yeah. That's a team
into
order.
P2, and let's see if he can actually go and catch Redstone. He's very close to the McLaren. Of course, no DRS on this part of the straight. But I am Rahul now on the back of Deadly Mosquito. I am Rahul. By the time they reach turn 1, I think the McLaren might be ahead. DRS will be enabled on this lap. So on the back straight leading up to Ascari is where they will have DRS. I am Rahul on the outside, Deadly Mosquito on the inside, and I am Rahul. That's a
Oh,
good
Rahul.
clean move. He's up into P5.
Yeah.
Of course, he has a tire advantage. Nishan losing another position
He's
to
looking poised
Abhishek.
for podium, Rahul.
Yeah, but I don't know if those mediums will last 5 more laps. Although I say that, but then on low fuel, they just might last Abhishek's up into P10, so he's yet to make a lot of places, by the way. So let's see what kind of progress he makes.
Abhishek's.
And now Deadly Mosquito is
I really
poised.
wish they pitted.
Deadly Mosquito is poised to lose another position now to Rajkumar or Oxidized Rage.
Rajkumar.
So right now he's not losing that position, but he might soon. It seems like his tires are giving up now. Here goes Oxidized. Is very close to
And as I
the
say,
front. Yeah, go on, Shota.
Rahul is, yeah, Rahul is closer to Aradhya now.
Yeah, Radha also got a
He
3
has to
second
clear
time
him for
penalty.
the.
So Rajkumar
It's
is
a
up.
clear cut.
Oh, that's wow! What a ballsy overtake by Falcon. Is he going to go for a move on Rajkumar? He went for it towards the end. He
Oh
went for it,
yeah, there
and
was some tire banging going on, but it was good.
Abhishek's up into P9 and all that. And there is three cars separated by hardly 1/10 of a second. VFX got a time penalty. Abhishek's up into P7 from P10. And he's on the back of Falcon. Up ahead, Redstone keeping a 5/10 gap on Jishnu. Is it a safety car again? My god, I'm gonna kill someone now. It's a safety car.
But I don't think anyone will pit. His safety car is on increased.
It is not. It is on standard. I mean, that's not how it's supposed to be. I don't know what the lobby settings are. But
No, no, it is standard, but without any terminal damage or any debris, any spin. Why there's a safety car?
does VFX have damage? He's a long way off. He doesn't seem to have damage. Oh, he has damage. He is losing his
He
left
has
end plate.
damage.
And he can put on
I just
another set of soft tires if he has fresh softs. And Suraj in the pits. Sorry, Aradhya Gupta in the pits.
Abhi. Now, Abhishek, I like. It can be the last lifetime which he has for the podium. Maybe a win.
I think VFX is gonna retire now. He's got a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He's gone from bad to worse,
Yeah.
and there you go. VFX has called it quits, and we see a few soft runners now, considering very few laps left until the end of the race. This is the last safety car, I'm very sure. I don't think there'll be any more safety cars as Aradhya Gupta takes that curve so aggressively. It launched him. He had a couple of microseconds of airtime in his Williams, but he's out in P11 and he has a drive-through.
And
for
he has a
speed
drive-through.
under safety car. What are people doing? I don't know. Bass says
But there
Abhishek
should not be any
in-
delta, right?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't expect a delta, but there was one. Abhishek is in the best position to win the race, is what his teammate is saying. I don't know, considering he has 5 cars ahead of him. I mean, I hope he does, considering what happened last weekend. But I don't think it's as easy. But let's see.
Malu, do you think the constructor battle is also getting heated up?
I'll have to have a look at the points table.
Because you
before
can
I
see, right, top four is like
comment
Merc
on that.
versus McLaren.
Yeah, top 4 is Merc versus McLaren, but I don't know if I think Mercedes might have a good lead over McLaren. Yes, they do. So at the end of the last race, it's a 45-point lead that the Mercedes team has over McLaren. So right now, it's of course very. I mean, they have a healthy lead. Of course, that could change in the final.
Why
3
FS7 is in pit?
and it's gone on new hard tire.
Fresh hearts.
Have people completely lost their grey cells racing over here? What is going on? Let me just go back on the stream and understand his tire wear. So Suraj was on 13 lap old hards or 14 lap old hards.
I like Chips's comment there. You can take out Ferrari from a person, but you cannot take out a person from a Ferrari.
I mean, why would he let go of track position? Oh my
No,
god.
it's not even track position, it was a podium.
I don't know what is going on and what was more stupid. Was it VFX crashing into the barrier on like under safety car and the slow speed on fresh softs, or was it Suraj doing this minus 200 IQ move to go from P3 to P13 on a fresh set of hards? Either ways,
But
we have
on the brighter side, Mal, we have 2 laps of racing without any safety car.
yeah, no safety cars, 2 laps of racing, and as Caesar said, DRS on the last lap. This is going to be fun, and fasten your seat belts as I am Rahul is raring to go. Redstone is still weaving, and he might bolt anytime soon, or he might wait. He has bolted. He has gone, and where is Jishton? All that is 3 tenths away. It is Abhishek who's very close to Falcon. So Abhishek might just get himself up into P4. Falcon does not fight him. That is a smart thing to do. Abhishek is still battling the V carb, but I think he should be able to get ahead of his competitor. He's up into P4. Jishnu, he is 2.5 tenths now, less than that behind Redstone, but they have full battery, so even battery is not going to be an issue. Shooter, it is going to be full gas until the end of the race.
But I can see Jishnu is harvesting, sometimes Redstone is harvesting. They're all saving for the last lap.
Yeah, last lap they would want to have as much battery as possible. Azun, by the way, both the horses in good positions, although Vintage has plenty of time penalty, so he will lose a few positions.
Safety car?
Come on, shooter. It's not gonna be anyone safety car. You can't bait me like that. Srikanth gets a 3 second time
She can't
penalty.
get 3 seconds.
And Jishnu, 3 tenths, 4 tenths. He's not gonna get DRS on this straight, and that is what Redstone is banking on. But he will of course
Avishek's lining up.
I don't think he's close enough, Abhishek, unless he goes for a
Yeah, he's not close.
dive bomb of sorts. As things stands, Abhishek is not on the podium. Suraj, by the way, still P13. There's something happening behind. Multiple cars involved. Raman has retired, so that's both
On
the
turn one.
power cars out. And now we will be on board with this man, Jishnu. He had a 13-point lead over Redstone heading into this race. Right now he's losing 7 points, and Redstone Dub is, you can see he's harvesting, he's saving
Redstone
his
has it
battery,
in his bag.
and Nishan has retired as well. There is no point. That is brilliant exit which Redstone got out through that second Lesmo, and he is all positioned, is well positioned to win the race unless he makes a mistake on the last lap, or the last corner rather. Further behind Abhishek, he's getting close, he's getting very very close. It's side by side. He's going to go around the outside.
Oh, that was a good move, yes. But
They're still going
who'll
to
get it? Who'll get it?
Redstone is going to win the race, followed by Jishnu, Abhishek and Rahul.
Oh, Rahul caught.
200ths of a second in that. Rahul
Tenths of a
gets the
second.
podium. Abhishek tried everything he had. Falcon P5, Azun P6. I think it was, I don't know which car it was, crashed into the barrier there upon finishing. But of course, the traditional Monza chaos on the last lap as Redstone and Jishnu once again sharing that podium. And then we have Suraj, by the way, did finish P8 in all that.
I'm
So,
inviting everyone, Madhav, just go through the standings.
yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. I thankfully this time I remember to go through the race results, but that is the end of a chaotic and safety car ridden Monza Grand Prix.
So it was Redstone, Jishnu, and Rahul, right?
Yep, Jishnu, Redstone, and Rahul. And let me know if you want me to invite either of them. I don't know if I have them on.
No, I have invited all. Redstone and Rahul are here.
This is where you choose your favourite F1 constructor and driver.
And it's Ferrari.
I think yeah, Jishnu is also here.
This is the fan zone. It'll let
So Jishnu
So
is
we can start
here.
with Rahul.
Yeah, is Rahul here though?
This is your
Yeah,
garage.
he's here.
As you
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, Rahul, congratulations on that podium. Take us through your race. A lot of safety cars, of course, and walk us through the strategy, the tire wear, and yeah, just summarize the race for us. I don't really have a specific question to ask. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a joke to call it a race at this point, honestly. Um, yeah, I started on the hards, and at first I thought I got screwed by the safety car, but then, there were so many of it that I could eventually do a one stop, and I don't know why people ended up pitting. Suraj pitted because he was on AI, and his AI just drove into the pits. So yeah, a bit lucky, and yeah, honestly, it's not even a race, but yeah, I'll take it.
Well,
Right.
congratulations to you, Rahul. And I'm just wondering, like, how did F17 went to AI? Yeah, but good for you.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through with the battle with Abhishek in the final two laps? What was?
Yeah, initially I was just trying to stay in the DRS of Jishnu and Redstone. I managed to do that in the last lap. I think that's what saved me because without that I would have depleted my battery after Lesmo 2. So yeah, that allowed me to keep battery, and then eventually in the end I had enough to keep it going till the line because he had more grip, he had better tires. So yeah, kind of lucky. So yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it played in your favor. So because you were in the best tires in top seven.
No, no, it was Abhishek. He pitted even after
That
me.
was later. Yeah, later on. Later on. The
All
final.
right.
The final. Yep. Yep.
Congratulations, nonetheless, Rahul, and welcome back to the podium. Jishnu, are you here? Can you hear us? And I hope your
Yes,
audio
I'm
setting
here.
is on so that people can hear
Yep.
you on the stream as well. What it is, Jishnu? Walk us through what was happening on your side of the garage and also what happened towards the last pit stop that you did because you pitted ahead of Suraj. Did you make a mistake somewhere that you had lost so many positions and you were P11? We couldn't catch that
Uh,
on the stream for some reason, so just walk us through what happened there.
no, I wasn't. I went to AI to change some setting, and then the game let others pass.
Oh,
Once I came back, I was P11, I think. Yeah. But anyways, I think quali was good. Had a little more time, but yeah, pole would have been tight. But congrats to Redstone for the win as well. Race, I mean, it was so like rhythmless, like random safety cars here and there. And
Yeah, the race
yeah,
was
I mean,
pretty.
as Rahul said, I wouldn't call that a race as well. We didn't do half the laps on racing speeds. But anyways, P2 I'll take it. I think I did a couple of mistakes to be honest. Uh, but yeah, I think I'll take P2 for now.
Yeah,
And
and you
congrats to
still you
Redstone and
still
Rahul as well.
are leading the driver standing. Just to, if my math is correct, you will be leading it by 6 points. So going into the final three races of the season, Bahrain, Baku,
Yeah,
and
don't give motivation to Redstone now. But
okay, I
anyways,
will not.
I don't mind. I just want to seal the constructors and drivers is tight, so I don't mind whoever wins. I'll at the end of the season, I've enjoyed it. We pushed each other a lot, so and I think we set a new benchmark, gapping people and all. So I'll be happy with it. So yeah.
Yep, shooter. Any questions for Jishnu before we move on to Redstone?
Yeah, one question, Jishnu. So I was once a lot of time on during the race. I was on board and watching you. So I was seeing that you were using your ERS a lot. Were you lacking pace, or are you just being impatient to overtake Redstone?
Uh, no, that was just management. Behind Redstone it was management, but when I lost positions, I had to deploy because I know how people are. So according to that, I tried to manage it. But last two laps, I mean, you had to deploy, so there's no point.
Good. Yeah, but both the Mercedes pitting at the wrong time. That's amazing.
Did we pit?
Yeah, means the both AI, right?
I didn't know my AI pitted, but anyways.
Yeah. Anyways,
All right,
so yeah, we can
moving
move on to
on.
Redstone.
Yeah, moving on to our race winner, Redstone. The other two podium getters have not called this a race. What would you call what happened in the last hour or so?
You're on mute.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yep, now we can.
I mean, I second that. I don't even understand what was going on with those pit stops. I mean, you guys must have seen it. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it didn't really affect me.
Yes, walk us
I would have liked to
through.
go on racing, but we
Yeah,
just saving tires and made that one stop. So
yeah. What do you think the track situation would have been like if there were fewer or no safety cars? Because Shooter and I were debating whether it would
it's
have
a
been
one
a
stop.
two-stopper or one-stopper, and I maintained that people could still make, medium to hard or hard to medium work. But
Medium to hard was possible, provided with a little bit of management. Can't send it throughout, but it was possible with like a good
all right,
buffer.
and what was the last lap like? Considering you knew Jishnu is going to give his everything. Of course, he had only one DRS straight. That was the back straight because on the main straight you don't get DRS
Yeah.
on the last lap. So, how did you manage that battery, and how confident were you to keep the lead? Considering it was you who was punching a hole in clean air, and Jishnu had the advantage of slipstream and DRS towards the end of the lap.
Yeah, because like most important thing was to keep him behind going into turn one, the last lap. But after that, I knew like he couldn't pass me, even with DRS, because the moment he gets between 3 tenths of me, like going into approaching Ascari, he's going to get a lot of dirty air. It's not enough to make up that deficit. And knowing Jishnu, I thought he'll be low on ERS. I wasn't sure if he actually was, but
Right.
so yes.
Okay. And
But a
as
great race nonetheless. Like we've been pushing each other throughout
yeah,
the whole season, and margins
I
have been
think at
closed.
the end of the season, Restaurant, you can use the famous Ronaldo quote, where which he uses on Messi, that the two of us have shared the stage. Well, you can't say 15 seasons, but you can say 8 races.
One season.
But just on the battle between the two of you, I will not help you focus on the drivers title because Jishnu has asked me not to. But as far as the constructors championship is concerned, I think it was 45 points coming into this race. Of course, this race you have gained some ground on the Mercedes boys. What's the
Yeah, we
situation?
gained 40. Right.
Sorry.
We gained 40 points.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think we'll
I'm
make it
bad.
happen. Come on,
I don't know if
Rahul,
you have
let's go.
gained 40 points or you. I mean,
He's
you.
not here.
Yeah, not 40 net points maybe, but yeah, between the two of you, you did score 40 points. But Mercedes boys scored a few as well. So, how's that battle going on in your mind? Is that a priority or is it a very secondary goal that you have?
I mean, it's nice to have, but like also we need like both cars up there fighting. So it's great that he got a podium this race. Pro well. But need to push on because these guys have been extremely consistent in gaining
Unlucky
points.
7.
Uh, just one question. Sorry to come back to you. Were you in the party chat with Suraj?
Yep.
What was the rationale behind the last pit stop that he made from like P3 or
No,
P4?
he was on AI, so
Oh,
the AI just pitted for him.
okay, yeah, typical ex-Ferrari behavior. But anyways, Redstone, congratulations once
Past is
again
creeping up.
on the win, and to Jishnu and to Rahul as well. It was fun for the most parts under green flag racing, of course. I think half the race was under safety car, so that wasn't fun. But good luck for the rest of the season. We have Bahrain, Baku, and Austria reverse coming up, and good luck to both your teams as well for the Constructors Championship as well. Thank you, Shooter, for joining me in the comms box and once again lending me your game so we can stream and provide this coverage to those 10, 11 folks who tune in every weekend. We'll see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves. Good night and good bye bye.